What's up, everyone? Hope you're having a great day. My name is Christine. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Um, so today I will not be doing a makeup tutorial. We did that last week, so it's gonna be a commentary sort of ish video. This was inspired by Casey Aonzo. I'm terrible at pronouncing last names. I'm so sorry if I butchered that. But yeah, she's one of my favorite YouTubers, and she did this months ago. And I always found it so funny. So I was like, I'll just do my own spin on it. So what she did was she created a Bumble, and she sent, in her messages, she sent Noah Centineo tweets. And it was hysterical. So I kind of wanted to do the same thing, but I was thinking if I sent like boy tweets to guys, they're kind of just gonna like laugh it off and be like, what are you doing? Like, they don't care that much. And if it came from a girl, I don't think anyone would take it seriously. Like, everyone would be like, oh, this is obviously a joke. So I used the Face app. I changed a few of my photos so that I look more masculine, and we are going to be doing that today. We are going to first make my Tinder today. We'll swipe right on everyone and see who pops up, and then we will start messaging them these tweets that I found. I gathered tweets from Jacob Sartorius, Noah Centineo, the Sway House, the other TikTok house, I don't know. All of them tweet the same stupid thing. I do want to put a disclaimer in here before we start. Before I started this, I looked up kind of the trans opinion of Face app because I didn't want to offend in any way. And I saw a kind of mixed review. Some people said it helped their dysphoria, and some people said it didn't help. And I'm not trying to lessen those things. This is just a fun little video that I thought of. So yeah, that I just wanted to put that disclaimer in real quick. I will leave resources down below on what it exactly means to be trans, some resources for people, and how to help out and learn more. Without further ado, let's get started. So I'm going to make a Tinder now. My first name is going to be Chris, because that's what I go by anyways. It'll be easier to remember. Okay, now it's time to add the photos. Are you guys ready to see the photos that I've made on FaceApp? Let's do it. And now I'm just gonna swipe right on everyone for the next day. And I will be sending the messages, and then I'll check back in like a day or two. We'll check in on our progress and update you on how those messages go.
So I didn't even realize that I kept the screen recorder on after I turned off my camera, but I did do the verification process and it ended up being confirmed. So I was a verified account, which is really spooky.
Okay, so I'm back. It's now Sunday, so it's been like 3 days. I was going to do it on Saturday, but just wanted to give it some extra time to get more responses in.
I was actually very hungover on Saturday and could not get out of bed.
So let's go over some of the things that were sent, right? And I will be blurring out the photos for all of these. So this is Jesus. I said, "You're beautiful." It's a Jacob Sartorius tweet, so I said, "You're beautiful." Iro is hot AF, LOL. Jesus didn't have a photo of himself, which I found funny. So, and then Shoddy a little baddie, which I think is from someone in the Hype House. Maybe. And then I said, "If you're goofy, you're instantly more attractive to me," which is a Jacob Sartorius tweet as well. And that was the end of that conversation. Oh, okay, so Fernando, so he said, "Hey," so he was the first one to respond. And I said, "Hey, I'm naked," which is it's a Blake Gray tweet. I think he's one of those TikTokers as well. So then it took some time for him to respond, and he said, "Sorry for the late response. I was at work, just got off." And I said, "Hide and seek, but you know right where I am." Is that also Jacob Sartorius? Yep. Jacob Sartorius. Is this a hunt? I may be down for the challenge, lol. And then I said, "I want a beautiful guy who I'm obsessed with, that I can trust, and who loves me for me." And then he gave me a snap. So, nothing but net there. Nothing but net. I only matched with one girl during this entire thing, which I'm like a little insulted by because I'm a hot ass dude. And she didn't respond to my "Hell hath no fury and heaven hath no paradise like a woman's dreams" from Noah Centineo. So that's a little sad. Ryan. I sent him a Jacob Sartorius tweet and I said, "Every damn song reminds me of you." And he said, "Huh?" Which, reasonable response for someone that has not met this man. And so I took a little Huddy tweet and I said, "Boy, you make my heart warm with a touch." Spelled terribly, by the way. Like, such a douchey way to spell it. He just responded with a laugh emoji. I said, "Have my kids," which is an actual tweet by Blake Gray again. And he was like, "Oh my god, how direct." And then I said, "I love deep conversations, like serious heart to heart, just vibing, Jacob Sartorius." So he just liked that message. He didn't respond back, which, reasonable again. Jacob. So I also sent him the "Every damn song reminds me of you." And he said, "Laugh my ass off. I hope that's a good thing." Because again, haven't met them. How could a song remind me of them? Don't know. I couldn't tell you the answer of that. So I said, "If you're goofy, you're instantly more attractive to me." And he sent me a gif. And, "How's your day going?" And then I sent him a Noah Centineo tweet that just made me laugh, that I was like, okay, this could be like a good filler if I don't really have any idea to say, like what to say. So I said, "Hamburgers are not made from ham." Sad face. The next funny one that I like is Terry. So I said, "What am I the CEO of?" Which is a little Huddy tweet. And he responded with, "Haven't a clue, but I'm really hoping it's funny, lol." I was kind of hoping for an answer, but this will do. So I said, "Shoddy a little baddie." And he responded with, "Okay, aren't those Noah Centineo's abs?" So at this point I was freaking out, right? I didn't really know how to respond. So I was like, I gotta use this Noah Centineo tweet to kind of give him the message. So I did, "Fuck you, bang me." And he didn't even like it. So there were a couple that were actually longer than I expected to go on. Like, they kept responding, and I was like getting more and more ridiculous as time went on. And I'm like, how are you not picking this up? But so Raul was like, "Hey cutie," and I said, "Have my kids," which which is a Blake Gray tweet. Blake Gray, I don't know who you are, but you need to stop. You need to stop. This is embarrassing that I'm pulling mostly from you. Like, these really weird ones. Not even cheesy, they're just weird. So, but Raul was down with it. He said, "Down AF." So I said, "Boy, you make my cold heart warm with a touch. Little Huddy, I hate you." And he said, "Ooh." And I said, "I love deep conversations, like heart to heart, just vibing, Jacob Sartorius." He said, "Deep convos are always the best kind. I honestly just go with the flow most of the time. How's your afternoon going?" And I said, "I'm waiting for the boyfriend fairy to visit me," which is also Jacob Sartorius, I believe. Yes. And he said, "Well, good thing my wings just sprouted," which is so cute. Like, just taking the weirdness and like going with it. We love that. We love it. So I said, if you're goofy, you're instantly more attractive to me. And he was like, sir, I'm a huge dork. Sorry, at work now, so haven't been on my phone much. How's your afternoon going? What are you up to? Also, some things should definitely be legal. And I didn't really know how to respond to all of those messages, so I just responded with the I'm naked message. Because what am I doing? Naked. I wasn't, but lies. He responded, pics or it didn't happen. You're lying. Open your purse. Let me see. Which, you can't even send photos through Tinder, so I'm like, sir. So I said, what's cooking, good looking, the next, or later on in the week, because I wasn't on my phone. And he said, just relaxing before work. What about you, stud? And I said, hell hath no fury, and heaven hath no paradise like a man's dreams, since I just woke up. And I didn't get a response back. So, Calvin. So Calvin also messaged me first. He said, hey, how are you? When can I start simping? When will the law pass? And I didn't know how to respond to that when I didn't prepare for that one, so I just sent baby, which is a Bryce Hall tweet. And he said, what about babies? And I said, have my kids. A very great response to that. And he said, I wouldn't complain if you were to put them in me. I might actually quite enjoy it. It was so good. I loved it. I love that response so much. So I said, shoddy little baddie. And he said, he my little boo thing. On point. We stan Calvin so much. He is great. And so I said, you're beautiful. A Jacob Sartorius tweet. And he said, you're like way hotter than me. Noah Beck, you're really... this isn't a good tweet. This isn't a good thing to say. Don't do that. And he says, so I responded with, smile more. It looks good on you. Girls, I think we can all agree that if a man tells us to smile more, we get pissed. So I had to make sure that I was comfortable with this person too before sending this, because I didn't want to piss anyone off. I kind of want to just give them a little chuckle. And so Calvin, my man, he said, but it'll shift my Botox if I smile. LOL, JK. Which honestly made me laugh so hard. I'm like, yes, king, yes. So I said, if you're goofy, you're instantly more attractive to me. And he said, I'm kind of playfully dumb. I'm like Cher Horowitz. I'm hot, but sometimes there's just elevator music in my head. Other times, I do enjoy stimulating deep conversations about life and philosophy. What's a beautiful man like you looking for? So I stopped it there. I couldn't go further. So Ronnie was the next one that sent a really long one. So I said, every damn song reminds me of you. Funny, again, because I've never met these people. He said, I really hope you're not referring to WAP or anything, because that was actually really sweet. Which I was like, don't make me feel bad. So I said, shoddy a little baddie, because that's a song. It's a song, so like maybe you'll pick up on that little tidbit of humor. He didn't, but it's fine. He said only after 5 p.m. Monday through Friday, which was good. And he said, jokes aside though, you're a really handsome guy. And I said, I need a FaceTime buddy. Slanty face, Jacob Sartorius. He said, simp hard enough and I'll switch to Apple. And so I took one of Noah Centineto's fine tweets and I said, his manner held a promise he had never expected, could not trust, and found himself trusting completely. And he said, would literally pay to have you narrate my life like that. So I responded with another one that was, hell hath no fury and heaven hath no paradise like a man's dreams. And he said, I tried Googling that to add cultured, but all I could find was a tweet from Noah Centineo and a lot of Tyler Perry memes. And I just didn't respond to that. Because, like, how am I supposed to respond to that? You figured me out, bro. I think that's it. So, I got a lot of matches. Again, only men, only one woman, and she didn't respond back. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I post videos every Saturday usually. Again, I just couldn't because I wanted to give this more time. And again, I'm leaving resources down below about trans lives, how to support organizations that support trans people, and all of that fun stuff. So again, thank you for watching and have a great rest of your week. Bye.